record. Okay. We are just here to really give you a glimpse into what exactly we do as promoters, how we do it, how you can get started, and so you can kind of get a feel for the vibes of our team. So first and foremost, hello. If you guys do not know me, my name is Trish McFarland. I am an independent promoter with our fantastic and incredible company, Pruvit. And I am a mom, right? I am super regular, like nothing out of the ordinary, stay-at-home mom. You're probably gonna hear my 4-year-old because it's only 5:30 here, running amok in the house because this is real life and this is what we do. But before Pruvit, so I'm gonna make sure that if you guys are hopping on and you're not muted, I'm gonna be muting people I already muted everybody. But if you can mute yourselves, just that way we don't have interruptions and stuff as we go through. It won't let me mute this person. Okay, so before Pruvit, hold on. So before Pruvit, guys, I basically was a stay-at-home mom that literally struggled every single day in my business, right? I wanted so badly to provide something additional for my family and be able to do more. I was exhausted. I literally felt like a shell of the mom and the person that I am now. And every single day just wanted to be able to do certain little things. I wanted to help my husband who was working 70+ hours a week and just take some of that financial stress off of him. Since joining with Pruvit, it has really exceeded our expectations. I've been able to give my family some wiggle room, right? I've been able to provide income, pay for bills, pay for groceries, and just pay for things that are, maybe before they didn't feel like they were things that they felt like, oh, I'm just spending money, at Target, right? That's all I remember always. I just always wanted to be like, I just want to be able to go to Target and shop in the dollar spot all I want, and not have to worry about anything. So it's been just a massive, massive blessing. So tonight we are going to be taking you guys through, introducing you to some of our amazing people on this team. If you have questions, guys, please in the chat. If you guys don't know where the chat is, if you guys click down the bottom of the chat box down there, please feel free to just throw some questions down there and we'll take some time at the end to answer it. But we're here to really honor everybody's time. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure everyone's muted, guys. Okay. So, sorry, just want to make sure that we have everyone muted so everybody can hear as we continue. But super, super excited. So, first and foremost, I would like to have Miss Natasha, if you want to unmute yourself and get started sharing. We're just going to walk you through some super simple things tonight, guys. Get it. Oh.
I think it's your microphone.
Yeah.
If you unplug, you will probably hear you turned on. No. No.
All right, so as Natasha is hooking that up and getting that started, what we're gonna do is, again, we're just gonna, this is literally, guys, this is just super simple, basic information, stories and everything. You wanna try it, Natasha? Good. It's not working. All right, so Natasha, we're gonna just wrap it right back around to you, okay? All right, so let's go with, because as we're talking about the business, as we're talking about everything that we do, duplication. I think a lot of you guys probably have found us on social media. So where is Heather? Because I can't see her, but Heather, do you want to hop on and share?
Yes. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Good. I see heads nodding. Okay. So show of hands if you're already on our awesome team. Put your hand up. I see. Yeah. See. Okay. So if you're watching, like, look around, like, we really are a super congruent team. Like, I feel like one of the reasons why our team is growing so fast is because we are all with each other. And it makes everything more fun. It makes everything easier. So let's talk about social media, because if you want to be a promoter, there are a couple different ways to do it. You can do belly to belly. You can host mixers if you feel like doing that. I have been in this business. I've been a Pruvit promoter for a year, and I've never, ever hosted a mixer, but I am hosting my first mixer on Saturday. But up to this point, I have built my business solely through social media. And I'm going to say that I feel like the time that we live in right now, 2018, is a really incredible time for people who want to start a home-based business, because it's wide open. You can't have anything with your next door neighbor. You might not have anything in common with your best friend from high school, even, other than the fact you've known each other for 20 years. But you can go out on social media, and you can go on Instagram and in these Facebook groups, and you can find people who are interested in the same exact things that you are. Like, I do not know Ashley Salvatore, okay? But we have a lot in common. We have some of the same values. Same with Trish. Like, Trish lives in Phoenix, Arizona, but we text each other every day. So I think that's really cool. One thing that you want to do is just think about who your avatar is whenever you're sharing your story. I think that the more vulnerable and real you can be, the better it is. That is hard in the beginning, but it gets easier, because the same struggles that you had that led you to try ketones or want to become a Pruvit promoter, whether it's that you needed a little bit of extra money, or whether it's, that you were a stay-at-home mom and you needed some adult conversation in your life, like, I totally get that. Or whether you were just bored. Maybe you just felt like there was more out there for you, and you had skills that weren't being put to good use. You wanted to help people, but you were stuck in this little box of, like, the school drop-off line. So whatever that was, if you can just talk about those things, that is what connects people to you. I also think that our niche is so simple because, number one, keto is everywhere. Everybody wants to know more about keto. So all you have to do is snap pictures of what you're eating throughout the day and share them. And people want to know. Like, they want to know the recipe. They want to know where you got that snack that you're having, or they want to know, what's in your drink. So snapping pictures of your food is really simple. Once a week, at least, showing, like, progress pictures, your own personal progress. If you don't have any physical progress, like, you probably should be having some physical progress. So make sure that you're dialed in, because that's going to get you better results in your business. But did I go off on a tangent? What am I talking about?
Sharing your story.
Am I even talking about social media?
Yeah.
It's just sharing. And let me give you guys a tip really quick. So when I first started, I was a scroller. Do you guys know what a scroller is? Like, somebody on Facebook who never posts anything and never likes anything, never comments anything, but they're there watching. Do you guys know any of those people? How many of you were those people? Yeah, okay, I see a lot of hands going up. Okay, so one trick is, I want you to think about that one best friend that you have that you feel like you can be completely yourself with, okay? Feel like that one best friend. My best friend's name is Lauren. I've known her since preschool. I can say whatever I want to say around her, be whoever I want it. So whenever I first started in this business, I used to pretend that I was writing my post to Lauren, because I wanted to write them to somebody who gets me, who understands what I'm trying to say, and who I don't feel like I have to filter myself. And if somebody read that post and didn't get it, then I automatically thought, that person is not my target market, not my tribe. Like, it's okay. You don't have to appeal to everyone. You just have to be yourself. That's really the trick. And it really does get easier the longer you do it.
Absolutely. And guys, like, who here has tried pure therapeutic ketones? Who here has had an impact in their life in some way, shape, or form, whether it was better energy to be a better mom, you were sleeping better, you had fat loss, you were able to like crush those workouts, you were like, dang, like I can work out really good. Like, it's really like, look around, like everybody has their hands up. It's really just that simple. Because if you stop and like Heather said, like you're just sharing like your journey and your story, how many people can you think of right now that could use better energy, better focus, better sleep, fat loss, and just overall better mood? Like I can think of 10 people like within a 1 mile radius of me right now. So like, it really is just a matter of sharing your story. And like, we have the power of social media, and there's also the power in face-to-face, belly-to-belly, which a lot of us still do. Like I have mixers at my house, people come over. I just found out someone is literally a block away from me who's on our team. So she's coming over and we're going to have a mixer together and do all this stuff. So there's so many avenues to do this. And because it is so simple, the steps are so simple of just sharing your love and how it's affected you. We have so many people in our company that are absolutely thriving, and it doesn't matter the background that you've come from. And so I'd love, love, love to have Melissa B. I can't see you. Are you on the call?
Hi, I'm here.
Hey, so Melissa is one of our newer members who literally is crushing it. So Melissa, can you tell us a little bit about who you were before Pruvit?
Hi guys. So I just hit 3 months as a Pruvit promoter yesterday, and it really fast. It's booming, and so let me just tell you. So 3 months ago, before ketones, I'm mom of 2 toddlers, and I'm an elementary school teacher. And I just think I lived a mediocre life. I did the same routine every day. I was tired every night. I work and I'm yelling at my kids. And the one that comes to mind before ketones for me is guilt. Like I just felt guilty, and I knew something needed to change. I just didn't know what, and I didn't know where to start. And so if you're on this call tonight and you know you want something more and you know you need something to change, like please listen. So I was gaining weight because I was stressed. I was feeling like I was a good mom. I was feeling like I wasn't a good wife. And I was in a job that I couldn't really advance in. And if any of you are teachers, you know it doesn't really matter how hard you work. It's how long you've been there. And so for someone that's like me and is a go and just wants, to be motivated by challenge, I was in the wrong. I had to get out in my 30s, and I felt I was stuck. So I did to make a change is drinking ketones, right? I started with a 10-day trial from a friend, and I was super skeptical. I'm extremely cheap, and so when I PayPal the $64, I like sold some stuff around my house to even get the PayPal 64 so that my husband wouldn't know. And it's not because money is a struggle. It's just because I feel guilty spending money on myself, right? We're put ourselves last. And so I just dove in and I tried a 10-day pack. And by day 3, I knew I wanted to be a promoter because I just felt good. So I started to have more energy. I just started to have more motivation, more self-esteem. And I knew that this was something I wanted to be a part of. My family moves every year for my husband's job. And I always felt like I didn't have people. I would tell my husband, I've never found my people. Like we keep moving and I don't have any. Pruvit has given me people. Like I look at this screen and I just want to hug every single one of them who I've never even met in person, but 1 or 2. Like there's such a tribe and everybody takes care of each other. And I just feel like I'm part of something now that is so big and so meaningful, and we're helping so many people. Moving forward, in 3 months, I have shipped ketones to 44 states and 4 countries. I'm helping people all over the world who I've never met. I don't have a big network, right? I'm a teacher. I move all the time. I didn't have a following. I've never done sales in my life. Like I teach counting and colors, not sales and science, but I've been able to just dive in and replicate what the company is giving us and what these leaders are doing and paving the way for us. I'm now 3 months in. I'm waiting for a notification on my phone any minute tonight because I'm reaching this huge milestone in my business in only 3 months. And I'm earning a car. So a car. And I know other businesses will give people like $100 or $200. No, like this is a physical car. And I feel like I'm finally being and being an equal participant in my marriage, that my husband's not just the breadwinner, that I'm helping and I'm contributing something and I feel good. And I haven't even talked about the weight that we've lost, because now that's like so, like that comes so second now. My husband's lost 35 pounds and I've lost 25, but that doesn't even touch the way we're feeling and what this has done. And just to close out, my 4-year-old daughter was doing some work the other night in preschool, and my dad is, and she was filling in the names. Mom, how do you spell Brian? And so I was spelling it. My dog is, and how do you spell Marla? She's filling it in, and she's sitting at the counter, and she goes, Mom, how do you spell boss? And I'm like, boss? Like, what are you doing? She said, yeah, my mom is, and she wanted to write, my mom is a boss. And I'm like, I just love you. You know, we tell our kids anything they want to be, right? Like anything you want, sweetheart. But are we showing them that by going to a job they don't love, by making 50 grand as a teacher a year and set for that? Are we showing our kids that they can be anything they want to be? Like, you have to change it for you, because no one's going to do it for you. So people can push you in the right direction. People can try to convince you that this is amazing, but you've got to be the one to take the leap and to commit. And there are little people watching you, and you get one life. So make it count, right? Like, this is it, guys. Like, if you want something more, if you want to be a part of something big, if you've got huge dreams, you're in the right place.
Oh my gosh. So with that, everybody. All right. So thank you so much, Melissa, for sharing your story. And I just love how powerful it is. And I love the fact that, like, a lot of the times there's this misconception that, like, only certain people are successful because they have a background in this, or they have a big following in this, and they have all of this. And I just love the fact that you were a teacher. Like, I started in network marketing as a teacher with like 100 people that were my friends, and most of them were like my cousins. So like, I think there's always a method to that. And like, and there's so much power behind seeing that literally, like, when the door is wide open, when something's brand new, when you have technology that is so innovative that we have in our hands that are changing lives, like, anything is possible. Like, we are completely 1000% totally unlimited in this business, and it's just so freaking exciting. Thank you so much. And yeah, I can't wait for the notification either. Okay, Natasha, did we get your stuff fixed? Where's she at? Is she on?
I'm on the phone now.
Okay, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So yeah, thanks for making me go after Melissa V. You know, I don't think I can top it off that one, but Melissa's amazing, guys. Honestly, she's and she's a proof that if you put your mind to it, you can make anything happen. She did not have following or sales experience or anything special. And I love you, Melissa, you know that, but she made it happen for her, like she said. Okay. So my story, and I really like to talk about resources that we offer in duplication, because that was the key why I personally decided to go with Pruvit. I decided to go with this particular team. A little bit about my story. When I looked into Pruvit, I was 7 months pregnant. I was gaining weight extremely fast. I had no energy. I was sitting on the couch watching Netflix nonstop. And my husband came up to me and told me that I have to look for a job once our daughter is born, because we will not be able to sustain the lifestyle we wanted to sustain. And that just literally broke my heart, because my dream was to be stay-at-home mom with my daughter, especially after coming with my background where my parents were not present in my life after we moved to United States as an immigrant. So when I looked into this team, or starting a business, I thought I was crazy thinking even of starting a different business being 7 months pregnant. Because if we all know it's a business, it takes work. So I was like, I can't my daughter is my number one priority. I will not take away from her, especially when she's born. I'm not going to just put her down and be like, I'm going to work this business. So looking into resources and duplication was something that, I don't want to say sold me, but that was my 99% of my decision came from that particularly. So guys, we are one of the fastest growing teams. We have amazing resources. We have amazing company. Our company provides resources, anything from Just Prove It website. We have a back office with a lot of resources, download files and everything. We have a Pruvit Promoter page that is actually opening up this month, where the whole company is doing training for all of us, so the top promoters. We have a team pages where we can get all the resources. We have chats. We have a lot of our top leaders have YouTube channels providing stories, or they're providing how to do things, how to duplicate stuff. And that brings me to duplication. Everything we have is duplicable. So if we tell you to open a certain group, we're going to give you the information for it. If we're telling you to, send an email to your downline, we're going to give you like templates for it. Anything we can do to help you to duplicate it, we're going to give it to you. Of course, you have to put a little spin on yourself. However, it is amazing the fact that you can come in and take all the resources we give you. We're going to tell you how to sell your 10-day experiences. We'll tell you what to do, how to move your business forward. Everything you need and want literally is in this team. And it made my life so much easier, from being 7 months pregnant, running this business, earning, like they said, I was able to earn a car also the day of delivery of my daughter. And then I was able to spend time with my daughter and just use the resources that leaders gave us, because honestly, the first month, I didn't even want to think fully about business, because it was my first child after 13 years of marriage. But I was able to take what our leaders were giving and duplicate it, or what our team was doing, and duplicating that stuff and just putting my spin on it. And my business was continuing to grow. So like I said, duplication and resources, guys, we are one of the fastest growing teams because of that stuff, because we have duplication in this team, and because we have all the resources, not only that the company provides, but also the stuff that we as leaders provide to the team. I hope that helps.
Thank you, Natasha. I wish I could see your beautiful face. Miss you. Yeah, so absolutely, like, we are one of the fastest growing organizations in the entire country. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Because of the resources that we provide. Like, I know one of the biggest fears and one of the biggest things I was excited about, and I agree with Natasha on this, was the fact that when I came aboard, I wasn't expected to do everything by myself. I wasn't expected to, learn everything. I didn't have to be an expert. I don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to have all of this background, all of this knowledge to be able to do anything. We are there walking you through it step by step. So if you're like, I just want to walk, I want to take my time, that's fine. If you're like, I want to roll, I want that car, I want to do this, let's roll. Like, we will do it with you. And that's like what I think is such like a really awesome part of our entire community. And I know so many of you are on here and you're like, all right, but like, I get it. I want to do this. I freaking love ketones, but like, what do I do? How do I get started? And so I am going to introduce you to Miss Ashley Salvatore, who is just a queen. Like, she's amazing.
Hey guys, I'm so excited you guys are all here, and oh my gosh, we have like 80 people on. That's amazing. Okay. Well, these stories are just cry on calls like this when we bring in newer promoters, because their stories, like, that is my purpose for this business. Like, take the ketones out of the equation. The business, being able to help a woman be able to build success in her life and never have to rely on anyone else, that's like my purpose. That fuels me. And so it's like, it just touches my heart to hear Melissa's story. Natasha's story always makes me cry too. But, it's just so much bigger than what it seems, because we all get started for different reasons. You get started because you love all the keto diet, or you try ketones. The ketones change your life, right? Because they do. And that's pretty much how the model works, because our 10-day experiences gets their foot in the door without being locked into any sort of Smartship program or anything. They can try it. They can try all the different flavors. And our product surpasses any other ketone product on the market by at least 4 years. Our technology is way beyond. Everyone tries to copy us, but they cannot ever catch up to us, and they never will, because we're always in development far ahead of anyone that's trying to duplicate what we're doing. By the time they figure out how to copy us, we're on to the next thing. We have something launching, a brand new ketone product, which a lot of you haven't even heard about yet. We just learned about it over the weekend. It's literally going to be a game changer for this entire industry, and it's the world's first that no one has ever created or done before. And that's what Pruvit is hard at work doing. They're working on the science, the technology, and bettering the product to make this a better experience for our customers, better experience for the promoters, all of that. So when you decide you're ready to get started as a promoter and you're like, I'm gonna go for this, like, it's scary, guys, for all of us. I know. I mean, when I enrolled as a promoter, before I hit that button, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. It was so scary, because you know what? It's an investment that you're putting in, and you don't know if you're going to be successful at it. You don't know. No one knows. You just have to walk into it in faith that you can do this and believe in yourself. And so the way we get started is with a promoter pack, and we just launched a brand new promoter pack that is like the best, because previous to this, it only included a couple flavors, and then you had to go and buy different flavors and stuff, and it made it really difficult. But now we have every max flavor, which max is 30% higher absorption rate of any ketone there, and the max flavors are mostly everyone's favorite. So what you can offer is a max 10-day experience kit, and your package will have enough for 20 people to get started with their 10-day experience. And it's going to include, I don't know if you guys have tried Heart Tart, that's pretty much across the board everyone's favorite. And then we have Splash, Swiss Cacao, Raspberry Lemonade, and Maui Max. You're going to be including 2 of each of these into your 10-day kits, so they can try them. Those are the most popular flavors. We do have some new ones that aren't in there yet, like Limeade and Blue Ocean. So if you wanted to include those, you could always just get those separately and add them to your 10 days. I will tell you this, the 10 days that include more flavors like this are better sellers, because everyone wants to try every flavor. Why not just go for a full package when you can do a 10-day, get every flavor? And we always try to start everyone out that way, not telling them to go and just buy a full flavor, get on Smartship, because you know what happens when they do that? They buy a full flavor that they've never tried, they don't like it, they think it's the entire program, and they never continue. But when they do a 10-day experience, maybe they don't like Heart Tart, but maybe they love Splash, and they would have never known if they didn't start with the 10-day experience. So this kit, and this is what's so amazing. So the business opportunity that you guys have here with this company is huge. We're only 3 years old, and it's kind of like at the point where, you know, if you ever think about like a network marketing company, direct sales company, you want to get in at the right timing in the company. And I know, because I came from one that was a little bit over mature, okay, and I can see the difference for sure, not only in my business, but also as I help other people build their businesses. It's easier for them to create that success that would have previously taken not only a lot more work, but a lot more time. It's a lot of work with this too. Like, I'm not going to tell you you're not going to have to work. You definitely are, but it's a lot of fun. You're going to want to do it. And it just definitely develops a purpose and a passion for a lot of the women here. And so if you're ready to get your hands dirty and work for what you want to achieve, we have the training for you. We have everything set up like the girls were talking about. So your promoter pack, the cool thing here is a lot of times if you were to just open up a business as an entrepreneur, you're going to have to put up a lot of money, and the risk is really high, and the chance that you get that back the first year is slim to none. What makes this opportunity amazing is we have different options where you can literally come in different ways. The most popular way is with that experience pack that has all of the flavors of the max. So it's 20, so it's 200 individual ketones. And that's going to start your business and set the momentum forward, because then you're going to get 20 people with these ketones in their hands, and that's going to transition into customers and future promoters. So with that kit, and don't let this scare you away because I'm going to explain something in a second, is $1,300. But when you sell that entire kit, you're going to earn back $1,600. So then you're going to have $300 profit from that. And then, like I said before, you're going to have the momentum set for your future customers and promoters. Now, a lot of you I know are like, I don't have $1,300. If I go to my husband, he will kill me. He doesn't believe that I can do this. And I don't even know if I can do this. I know, guys, like, trust me, we've all been there. I can tell you this, there are girls on this team that have reached the high levels in this business who could not afford the initial promoter pack. And they did it. They maxed out their credit cards because they believed that they could do it. There are ways, if you are like, okay, I want to do this, I want to get going, you can pre-sell your package. And a lot of girls do this too. So or guys, if they don't have the $1,300 to get started, they will basically make a post, say, I have a package on the way that has enough for 20 people or 10 people or whatever you want to say it is, to get started with, we actually have it set up for you of what to post and how to post it. So you'll know. We even have before and afters you can use and that sort of thing. But you're basically launching your business before you actually have a business, and then you can pre-sell it. We collect the payment through PayPal, and then once you have enough to get your kit, like if you tell them it's on the way, you don't have it yet, then you order your kit, and then you get your package in the mail, and you ship out all of those 10-day experiences. Some people do that. Now, there are other options. There's another promoter pack that's a little bit less. It's $928, but it only includes 3 flavors. Now, if that's the only one you can get started with, that's okay. Like, if that's the one you're going with, go for that. At least get started. The reason you want to do a promoter pack is because there are benefits to starting your business with that promoter pack. They're going to pay you at a higher level your first year. They call it the rank 5 pay your first year, which, not to totally confuse you guys, but we're paid on different ranks, open up different levels of our downline. And so when you're brand new, a lot of new promoters reach rank 2 within the first 6 months of their business. It's rank 2, rank 3. But with this, regardless of, let's say I sign someone up and that person signs someone up, maybe 6 levels deep, if you're rank 4, you're missing out on those 2 levels. So getting paid at rank 5 is really important your first year. So they give you that. They're going to pay you on rank 5 regardless of what rank you are throughout your entire first year of your business. And then by the end of the first year, you should be at rank 5 yourself. That should be a goal anyway. And then what else? What else do they give you with so it's rank 5. Oh, double direct. So they're going to pay you twice the commission on any promoters that sign up that first 30 days that you launch your business. So you'll earn twice as much on anyone. Let's say you sign up and then you invite someone to a webinar like this, and they say they want to join and they want to become a promoter. They go with a promoter pack. They're going to pay you the commission plus, they're going to double the commission for you the first 30 days. So we're paid on commission. We're paid on bonuses. We have the car bonus. You're paid on not only your own sales, but also the sales of your downline, the promoters, the customers, all of the residual income that comes in through SmartShip, all of that. You're paid on your 10-day sales, whatever you earn beyond what you invest. And that's pretty much how we are paid. And let me just check out the questions here. Are we charging them the same price for Max as the OS? I charge $80 for my 10-day Max experience, and I also offer one that has OS in there too, and I also charge $80. But if you're just doing OS with a couple Max, that would be $64. But like I said, the more people want to buy the every flavor Max one than just a couple OS flavors. Personally, I would offer maybe a 5-day option of the OS so people can try it, and then have a 10-day Max experience, because that's really the most popular package. Yes, $80 plus $4 shipping. And is there a fee to join the company? Okay, so then what it costs to be a promoter is $37. It's 37 or 39 a year. It's one or the other. I think it's 37. Yeah, 37 a year. So you pay that once, and then you don't pay again for the next year. And that's all it costs. That's the only thing it costs to have your business. You're not required to maintain any sort of inventory, but trust me guys, once you sell out of this promoter pack, you're going to want more, because like I said, that's the momentum. You never stop selling those 10-day experiences. I buy a lot of product every single month for my business and my 10-day experiences. Do I have to do that? No. I could just send people and tell them to go buy a full package, but I do it because that's what sets the success of the future of my business. And I know that, and it does the same for everyone. So yeah, in my first one, I bought my first promoter pack and I was like, I don't even think I'll be able to sell this. I was really scared. And I got it. I sold out of that. I think I sold 6 of them my first month. I was like, whoa, this is like insane. I can't believe I keep having to go back to buy more and more promoter packs because it's just so popular. Everyone wants to try it. Like, there's no risk.
6 entire promoter packs. I want to make sure y'all got that. 6 of the $1,300 packs is what she sold in her first month.
Yes.
And
and
I sold 2 of those my first week.
Yes. Okay. And you were scared too. We were all scared, guys. Like, this was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this. And I can tell you, sitting here and what I've seen on this team and what's happened to these people's lives, that it's not as hard as it seems. It's going to take a lot of work, but it's not that difficult. It's really just following the steps, doing what we say to do, applying the training, and that's pretty much it. So I think that's it, Trish, for me.
Yeah, that was awesome. And exactly like Ashley said, like, we all started someplace between scared and nervous, right? Like, you all start something new and you're like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. But like, we are so confident, have so much belief in the product that we have and in this company, because we know what's coming. We know that we are literally on the cusp of something massive, not just in product, but the way that everyone, if you guys look around at your grocery store, if you go to Netflix or anything, there's the magic pill that's out there. Every place you look, things are becoming, there's keto bakeries popping up everywhere you look. Keto is becoming so much more mainstream, and we get to be at the forefront of making this massive difference in our culture and the way that we're doing all of this. And the opportunity, again, like, is so big. And I don't like to use terms like, like ground level and things like that. But when you have a baby company, it's a baby company. And if you attend the events, if you look at people that are there, like, it's still so small, with a like wide open door, no ceiling for you to grow and have this awesome experience and business and residual impact with yourself and your family. And so I have one last person I'm super excited to introduce you to. This is an incredible mama. I love her story. I freaking love her heart so much. And she's going to talk to you a little bit, guys, about like, why now? So, Tiff.
Hey. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so why now? I mean, that's literally, I wanted to scream this at you, all of y'all, the entire time. Why? What are you waiting on? And I know you just said this, Trish, but it's like, and I always say this, y'all, we just got ketones right now. And like Brian said this weekend, we are just getting started. Like, this is literally, it's so exciting to me because I've been with other companies and I've got on at like year 5 and 6. I'm like, damn, if I would just got on like just a little bit earlier. And like, y'all, we are just getting started. It's crazy. If you ever looked at, just think way back, like look at all, you see Mary Kay cars out there and and these people that are just millionaires with these companies, these MLM companies, which we're not, but we kind of are, but you think, gosh, I wish I'd have started, if I could just start at the very beginning. Look where I've been. This is the company where you can say, I started at the very beginning. That's what we're all doing right now. Even if you sign up tonight, you are starting at the very beginning. Y'all, we just got ketones, and it's going to go so much further. Brian said over and over this weekend, we're just getting started. We're just getting started. This is the time. If you've ever said, well, they got lucky, they got in at the right time, well, guess what? If you join right now, you're getting in at the right time. It's like I get giddy, like goosebumps thinking about it, because like I started, I'm gonna do a real quick, just little snapshot in November. I was with another company. I was doing fine. I just needed to lose some weight. I was depressed, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like y'all, and I bought my 10-day from Heather Hooker, and I was just like, all right, let's do this. And by day 7, I was like, all right, I think I need to sell this stuff. And then I saw the price tag because she told me about all the stuff, and I was like, all right, I don't know. I get chills to think about what if I didn't do it. What if I did? I literally sometimes think, what if I didn't just take that jump, that little jump? And there was something in me that knew. I was like, all right, let's do it. And I saw all of y'all typing earlier. I hid it from my husband. I hid it from my husband too. And I left that box in there. I didn't know the receipt was tucked in the bottom, and he pulled up something and got the receipt out. He's like, what the hell? And I was like, just trust me. And literally, like within a week, he's like, good gracious, you're on to something. And now he says the same thing I do. It's like, God, what if we wouldn't have, not we, because I did it, but what if you wouldn't have taken the risk and done this? Sometimes you just got to take that leap, guys. If you're feeling it, if there's this little tug in there, you just got to jump. You just got to do it, because there's something in there that's telling you got to go with your gut instinct sometimes, because this is the company that's going to make us, y'all. I just know it. I know it. I tell everybody out there, and I love seeing all of my team members just like come up and all the good things that are happening with them. And then also they talked about, we did our little statements this weekend at Moore and everything. And, I want to share a little story about my son real quick. I have a son that's autistic. He's 7 years old. And I'll probably cry when I say this, but so we've been wanting to there's a specialty autism school in our state. There's only one. And as of August 20th, because of my paycheck, it's $2,800 a month that insurance does not pay for. We were able to put him in that school. And while we were at Moore, at our event last week, my mom called me and she picked him up from the autism school and took him home to her house. And she was turning in his neighborhood. And he's 7 years old, but he's nonverbal. And he said, he said his first sentence. He said, I want to see my mommy. My mom said he said it so clearly. And while it hurt, because I wanted to be my baby, I found Brian Underwood the next day, and that's a whole other story. But I thanked him, because if it was not for Pruvit and for my passion and my belief in this company that I 1,000% believe in, I would not have been able to afford to put my son in that school, and he wouldn't have said his first sentence last week. And so it's just. When you think about, is there something in there that's pulling me and bringing me back to this? And there is, because there was something doing that to me a while back. And if I wouldn't have taken that step, if I wouldn't have taken that leap, I wouldn't be here. Right? My son would not have said his first word or sentence last week. I know he wouldn't have. And it's different for everybody. It's different for everybody out there. But you've got to trust your gut instinct, guys. And I'm promising you, I'm going to say it again, we are just getting started. We just got ketones. I know I say that over and over, but that's what this company, that if you listen to Keto Academy this week, the stuff we got going on, you ain't seen nothing yet. We got Nat coming out. I can't even say the stuff we got coming, but if you need to get on now, don't wait for a sale. I didn't wait for a sale. You just trust your gut instinct and go for it. I think one of the speakers said that, I can't remember which one it said, but if you feel something, if you feel like you know, I don't know, you just got to trust that gut instinct and go for it. I've said that 3 times tonight, so obviously that means something. So if you're on here right now, you're obviously meant to be here. And you're obviously meant to be with this awesome freaking team that we got. And we want you to be part of our team, and we will guide you, we will love you, and we will be there for you every step of the way. And we will all become ketone killionaires, as we like to say, in the future. That's all I got. I love you. And I'll be quiet now.
Preach, just bringing down the house over there, Tiffany. Absolutely. Everything she said is so true. We are only just getting warmed up in this business. Like, we just got done with an event that we heard of so many new things. And we're not even talking about like just ketones. We're not even talking about just for adults drinking them. Like, it's going to be, you think of like sneakers or tennis shoes, you think of Nike. When you hear keto in 5 or 10 years, you're going to think of Pruvit. Like, that is where this business is going. That is the vision of our CEO, Brian Underwood, who is amazing. Oh. How do someone up here? Okay. Can you guys hear me? I just had like a really loud. Tiffany?
Yeah, can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
There's a few people on here that are going to say, I don't have time. I want everybody, if you can scroll or look at Brittany Henderson right now. She has been on with her babies, her baby and her toddler, and she works her business like no other. So don't say you don't have time. Scroll back and look at this mama through this entire Zoom. Every single person here has time to do this. That's not an excuse. Even if there's so many moms, there's doctors, there's nurses, there's teachers, there's full-time mamas on here. You can find time. I promise you that. I've got twins, 7-year-olds and a 5-year-old, 2 with special needs, 1 with severe needs. You can find the time. So sorry, I meant to add earlier, but that is a huge drop of people. They're scared. I don't have the time. You can do a full-time job and do this and do it well. I promise you that. And I'll shut up. I promise. That's all I had.
Can we hear from Melissa May for a second? Because that's like a perfect segue into her story. Hi, her here.
Hey, I see me because
Yes.
I don't have my lights on behind me. Oh, I didn't expect to talk, but okay. So, guys, I am Melissa May. So I joined Pruvit 7 months ago. I am a failed network marketing person. So I came from a previous company where I just like failed and bombed miserably, and worked, but never saw the fruits of my labor. So I found this random girl on Instagram that I did not know, but I was 3 months postpartum with twins and back to work my first week of maternity leave. And I was like, okay, my husband's telling me I have to start this keto diet with him. What is it all about? Maybe I can make it easier on myself. Let's try these ketones too. Day 3, like, light on in my head. So I'm a new twin mom. Light bulbs on, energy out the wazoo, like focus for days. And I was just like, okay, I need this. I watched a promoter sneak peek call just like this one. And halfway through, I was like, yep, sold, done. Let's do this. Let's go. I pre-sold, sold 4 promoter packs in my 4th month, hit all of my bonuses, started to build a team. So I have a very huge passion for leading and leadership. I'm a softball coach. It's like something just in me to bring out the best in people. So I absolutely love every single aspect of what this company allows us to do with our leadership skills and building teams. And today I put in my 2-week notice and will be coming to work from home and see my babies grow up and do Pruvit full time.
Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. So, oh my God, congratulations. I know I talked to you earlier today, but it's just such an amazing opportunity. And, you know, there was I saw a question in here, is this like Arbonne or Mary Kay and stuff like that? And like, we are actually what we call a community-based marketing. And we really just utilize Pruvit, and the people at Pruvit that provide all the resources, we utilize each other. And it's really about just building relationships, not numbers. And it's just been like such a blessing. Like I just said, I just talked to Melissa today. I probably talked to, out of this, just the first page I'm looking at, I probably have talked to almost like 10 of the people, 10 of the faces just today in conversation. Like we work together, we run together, we do all of it together. And like, we're only getting warmed up, guys. So if you guys have questions, please make sure you reach out to the promoter that invited you to the call. Hold on, okay. I have to keep muting people. Reach out to the promoter that invited you to this call, and stop waiting. Like, this is it. This is the time. If you're looking for a sign, we just gave you every single reason to do it. So thank you guys so much. If you have questions, let us know. Welcome to our team. Can't wait to see you on our next huddle that we have. All your amazing smiling faces. Bye, guys.